Good Monday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather on August the 10th, 2026 with meteorologist Noah McGalliard here with you, taking a look at your evening weather blog. The big story is going to continue to be the heat. Taking a look at current conditions as of 8 p.m. there in the Prescott, Arkansas area. We can see we got a few visitors on that camera there with some wasps there. But sunny and clear skies currently as that sun's setting. Temperatures still right around 92 degrees currently with the south-southwest wind of around 2 miles an hour currently. We've been seeing a bit of a southwest-south wind of around 5 miles an hour across the region today. And that's what we've seen throughout the day today is that southwest wind. And temperatures in the 70s this morning is what we started out with. And then we warmed up quickly into the mid to upper 90s for highs today with a few isolated showers and storms that develop mainly in southeast Arkansas, clip portions of our coverage area, and some over there near the Hope area and down there near Camden. But not a whole lot. Those have since died down with the lack of daytime heating. And temperatures right now as of 8 p.m. range from the 80s into the lower 90s across the region at this current time. So when we take a look at what's in store for the next couple of days, we can see the big story is going to continue to be this pesky ridge of high pressure over us, and it is not going to go away anytime soon. It's going to continue to keep that heat and humidity pumping into the area and probably continue to get even warmer as we go into this upcoming week and weekend. You can see mostly sunny skies there, very hot conditions. We're going to quickly dry out and continue to dry out even after we did see this rainfall that we did over this weekend for some. Other areas didn't see much. Overnight low is going to be in the mid-70s through that time frame. High is going to range from the mid to upper 90s and then into the lower 100s by the time we get into the weekend. And probably about by Thursday, Wednesday time frame in through the weekend, we see highs in the 100s and upper to mid-90s there. And probably see heat index values climb to that heat advisory level, which is 105 degrees and maybe even some higher potentially as we go through that time frame. Another thing that we're looking at and continuing to monitor is the drought outlook. Here is the current one as of last week, so this does not include the recent rainfall we got, but we have seen some that the drought has died down some across southwest Arkansas compared to the last time we looked at this a couple months back. But this still shows some abnormally dry conditions, and then as you go further to the east, we see a D1 moderate drought, and across southeast Arkansas, you see an exponential drought down there with a D4. Expect these conditions to worsen due to this dry conditions that we're going to get into in this really hot time frame, potentially the hottest of the year. And then taking a look as of this evening on the 10th of the wildfire danger and current burn bans in those dashed areas, red checkerboard areas, you can see that there is a lot of areas that have those burn bans out, and the wildfire danger is in that yellow colored moderate risk there for wildfire danger. Wouldn't surprise me to see that increase as well as we go forward. So looking at what could be in store for your upcoming time frame as we talk about this real quickly, you can see this is taking a look at one of our models that we use. It's not perfect, but it just helps us get the general idea. As we go into the overnight time frame, we should cool back down into the 70s by tomorrow morning, and we should quickly though warm up by that afternoon time frame into the lower to mid 90s there across the region, into the upper 80s there as well. And then we quickly though warm back up into the mid to upper 90s there, looking at almost near 99, 98 in some locations, just the general mid to upper 90s, a lot like what we've seen today. We'll cool down some that afternoon and then warm back up more there through the day there as well. Taking a look at what potential cloud cover could look like as we go forward there through the day. There on Tuesday, mostly sunny skies look likely. Once again, some clouds overnight being a possibility, but mostly sunny skies through the morning, or mainly sunny skies. Then during the afternoon, you start to see more of a mix of mostly sunny to sunny skies due to that those little pop-up storms and showers and those clouds beginning to develop there. But main story is going to continue to be that mostly sunny conditions. Maybe some clouds there partially, or some partly cloudy and mostly sunny skies there on Wednesday as well. When we take a look at what simulated potential radar looks like for the future, moving forward there. We can see not a whole lot's expected. Maybe some small chances, some isolated pop-up storms, but for tomorrow, not a whole lot according to the HRR model. So that could mean some dry conditions, although there's still a less than 10% chance of maybe a pop-up storm or shower. Just though as this ridge settles in over us as we go forward into the future, that's going to hurt our rain chances down the road, and going to put a good dent in that possibility for those chances of rain as we move forward. So real quickly though, I wanted to get on here and also show you what could be in store for what's going on with the overall pattern, and talk a little more in detail about that. Let me size this up to be able to fit this in a little better, so that way you can see what we're showing you here. This is the European model, and this is just showing the 500 millibar level heights and winds here with this. So what this is showing us is just these red colors here are showing us how high these ridges of high pressure and all of that stuff. So right now we continue to see that ridge dominating out towards the west, but watch what's going to come over here from the Gulf as we go further throughout this week. We see this ridge kind of just continue to slowly make its way towards us as we go into the second half of this upcoming week, and it continues to strengthen over us as we go forward. There it centers more in over us. They're maybe weakening some, but in reality, it's going to continue to increase there back again as we go into this weekend. Then once you see, here's that Thursday time frame, it really starts to settle in over us, that higher ridge there, 594, and just continues to grow, and you can see that, and even gets a little stronger there into this weekend. There's Friday, and then into Saturday, and this is something still even showing you even stronger potentially. So there into Saturday, what that means is just that ridge of high pressure is going to be centered more over us there as we go through this weekend here Sunday, and that just means it's going to be harder for us to get more any rainfall really. Can't rule out those pop-up chances with those hit or miss showers, but the general idea is this is just going to help us be able to warm up more, and probably see our longest stretch of hot weather, very hot conditions, which I know the general emphasis is, yes, it's August in Arkansas, it gets hot, but this could just be one of those time of year, one of those times where we get a little more warmer, probably or stay warmer for a long period of time there with that ridge. So that's the general overall idea is it's going to get hot and stay hot for a little bit through at least the middle of August there, or through late August there as well with that. Now, does that mean we won't have any rain chances, anything of that nature? Not necessarily. Like we said, you got those pop-up chances in the afternoon and evening that you got to keep an eye on. Those are not great, overall like drought busters for rainfall and stuff like that. But overall, will we see another system through? Right now, the signs aren't looking great for that, but that still doesn't mean it's not possible. We'll see what happens with it as we go forward, though, there with that. So, taking a look at pretty much that's the end of the evening weather blog for tonight. So we want to say a big thanks to all of our sponsors there once again. Just stay hydrated, stay cool. For our athletic directors, school staff, stuff of that nature, our wet bulb temperature is going to get up there to that higher level. What that wet bulb temperature does is just take into effect a lot of the just general overall temperature, heat index values, not heat index values, but dew points, wind speed, conditions, sky cover, and all that stuff, and it helps give a better, or gives a temperature of what could this have effect on people that are outdoors for long periods of time. So that number is going to be on the little high side there once again as we go through this week. So keep an eye on that. Stay hydrated, stay cool, drink plenty of fluid or of water when you get the chance to, and if you can get anything outdoors done, try to get it done in the morning if you can, the coolest part of the day. But enough of that. Have a good rest of your Monday evening. We want to say big thanks to all of our sponsors, the Grease Gorilla, J&S Auto Supply Parts, City Auto Parts, Patterson's Credit Union, Elite Tree Service, Landmark Insurance Agency, and Palmer's Roofing for what they do to help us get this information to you guys. Feel free to check them out on their social medias and give them a call if you're in any of the need of any of the things that they offer and supply, as well as if you're interested in joining these 6 sponsors here, feel free to contact us, and we'll get you the information to how you can join and get your business logo on our videos and graphics as well. We're also looking into continuing to try to grow that camera network. So if you know anybody interested in potentially looking into sponsoring one of those Southwest Arkansas Skycam cameras that can be seen nationwide, feel free to contact us as well at that email address right there at southwestarkansasweather@gmail.com, and we'll get you the information there as well. But enough of that. Have a good rest of your Monday evening. Thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather.